Hello everyone and welcome back to Sawyer Live and welcome back to some more Stanley Parable. I know we already did the is it a bucket thing, but there's a reason. There's a reason we're here. It's a little something important that we gotta do. So if we answer every question correctly... Wow! There he is! Hello!
I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket?
Fun.
Moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence.
That is a little someone known as the Watching Man. I guess he appears a couple of times in this game, and I just happened to read about him a minute ago.
Myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game.
That's all right. We were only here to see this guy. Hey man, I'll catch you later. So welcome back everybody. That was the Watching Man.
Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear?
I'm gonna jump back into the main game now. I did happen to figure out the at the very least, like, what I had misunderstood. So,
crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down in, but Stanley was the correct code by sheer luck.
So,
Was it that the bucket knew
the whole thing about, like, the escape pod not being a real ending or whatever, so, I think I may have mixed, like, a fan theory with with an interview with the creators or something like that, but there is a secret that like poster that I saw that had grime all along the bottom. If you remove the grime texture, you can see that. You gonna say something?
Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up? When I was pressing those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again. The bucket said...
Is it? So if you remove that texture, you can see that there is text underneath that says that the escape pod only works if Stanley and the narrator are both present. Which means, yeah, which, like, explains why,
Here we are, said Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely slamming on the number 3 over and over and over.
Well,
the number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time of my life. Stanley looked expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was
I
to
feel
him?
like Bucket doesn't
Once
share
Stanley
my
had had
interests
enough
as
of
much
number
as...
3, he got back in the elevator.
Yeah, so it may not be, some people theorize that there is there is a canonical ending.
How much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly.
There might be a more canonical ending to this game where you do get in the escape pod kind of thing, but we just haven't seen it yet because nobody's worked out how to do it where the narrator is also present, because you have to bail on him at the start.
Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet, not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me. You and I have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what I see. Feel the happiness I feel. He smiled at the bucket.
Come on, Bucket. You're gonna see. One of these times, Bucket, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see how great it is. Check it out. Check out this 3.
Here we go, said Stanley. This time I'll
you ready for this?
really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and passion.
This is my jam right here.
Like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush. He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears. And the whole time, he looked to his bucket for a reaction of some kind.
You're giving me nothing.
The bucket appreciated what he was doing.
Yeah. He's being really...
The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all.
Yeah.
Only silence.
Yeah.
Crushed by a wave of dejection, Stanley returned to the elevator.
Okay, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. You could say he's being real pale-faced. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
They've always been there for one another. Why suddenly could the bucket not connect with this passion of Stanley's? The question caused Stanley to
I wish the narrator could comment on me sometimes.
He knew that there must be a way to get through to the bucket, to communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution.
One of these times. One day, someday, maybe you'll see it. Probably now. No. We're gonna go back up. You're gonna see it. I'm gonna make you see it. Also...
said Stanley. I know what to do. I know how to fully express this feeling in my heart. He decided right then and there that he would hold a press
think we may have missed it.
where he would speak to the public on all matters relating to pressing the number 3 over and over. He would elaborate fully on what the number 3...
Oh no, there he is! There he is!
So
You're gonna have to jump back and see it, but that was Watching Man again.
It would get to see the world.
It is uncomfortable to see literally anyone else in this game. Yeah. Oh, look at this.
For months, he advertised and marketed his
All eyes
press
on
conference,
Stanley.
building excitement around it, developing and rehearsing it until it couldn't be refined a single measure further. When the big day arrived, Stanley was as prepared as he'd ever been for anything in his life.
3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Oh, look at them all.
This was it. One last chance to win the bucket over. One opportunity to share a true connection with a loved one.
Okay, there we go.
There was no one here. Nobody had come to the press conference to hear Stanley speak.
Oh,
to listen
no.
to him talk about what it really means to press the number 3 on a keypad over and over. He was unloved, uninteresting. He was
Why does no one get me?
in that moment, Stanley knew that
Old
the bucket
conference
would never
here.
again take him seriously. There would be no connection, no deeper understanding. The bucket merely sat there in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant. They spoke
This was the
less and
start of
less,
it.
neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference. There would be no more games, no more long
Who's got the fog
conversations
machine
about
running?
passion and pursuit, only a silence.
Like it's
that
always
consumed
facing
the
me.
space between friends. And Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship, was cast back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
It's a sad ending of just no one coming to my TED Talk. Alright, I think we've got one more. I'm gonna jump ahead to it.
Mind control facility.
Not quite.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
We're going out together. we'll take it like men and bucket.
Had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
How's that? How's that for you? Oh. Yeah, I almost backed right into that. Oh. Oh my. Was this here before? Is that what it looked like when I went down without the bucket? Hey. Oh, right, it's this. I remember this now.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket, but what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley
I could
thought
probably
himself,
make it
and he
to
sort
that
of
over
kicked
there if
himself
I...
for wasting so much time carrying the bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
At the very least, I could have tossed bucket.
Farewell, Stanley,
Yeah.
cried the narrator.
We got the
As
other one.
Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant,
Eeh.
the bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to death.
But for Stanley? Oh. Right. Right. But Stanley was okay.
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
Oh, this is always insane. You're standing in the precipice of knowledge, much like a bucket itself. The human mind is frequently empty within a cavernous void. Okay, I'm gonna leave you on that for a second if you want to pause your viewer and get to know more about the bucket. I certainly will be later. So this is now...
How arrogant it was for Stanley to
That
take
is
a bucket like this and to claim it for his
legitimately
own. Can you
beautiful.
see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
I don't have bucket with me. That actually is bucket. No, don't leave me here. What is over there? The Vitruvian bucket is so good. The Inferno bucket. A replica of Inferno bucket which in the medieval era was so powerful and alluring that it drove dozens of nations to war for another control of it. Wow. You know what? Understandable. Can relate. That's so good.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is
So much
man
of this
who should
museum is
kneel
cornered
before
off.
the
I feel like I'm not getting... Oh. I feel like I'm not getting my money's worth here. I mean, this makes sense. The hanging bucket. This piece symbolizes the necessary relationship between bucket and humanity. However clear our grasp of the bucket may be, there is yet more that is always out of reach. This distance, inevitably, is for our own good. Nah, I can make that. Oh. I thought I was gonna fall. I was almost certain I was just gonna fall into the void.
Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong. Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together.
I feel like I'm getting kind of villainized here a little bit. I kind of saved Bucket initially. I feel like we didn't need to go that route. Okay, so I was wrong. We got one more that we need to do for this episode, so I'll hop ahead to that. It is really loud by windows right now. Yeah, it's almost like there's a breeze or something. I don't know. I have not heard that one before.
The bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Maybe,
Coming
but
to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
something like that.
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his
Okay,
boss,
so
admitting he had
just a
left
heads
his
up
post
there.
during work hours. He might be fired for that.
If
and in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. He looked down at the bucket in his
Okay,
arms.
he's still
"Am
going.
I crazy?"
If
he asked the bucket.
If it becomes,
The
you know,
bucket
inappropriate
said
or
nothing
anything,
at
I
all.
will cut things
That's
out.
strange, Stanley thought.
But
Usually
we'll-
the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me.
Oh,
in
yeah, we were
difficult
already in
times
it.
Such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket.
It's a replacement
Someone
bucket.
else's bucket, perhaps. How did
Yeah,
I end
no,
up
we
with someone
saved
else's
bucket.
This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come from
Oh.
this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience?
We
without
just
the
chuck it or
psychologically
something.
grounding presence of his bucket. And indeed, now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd. And now he felt himself floating off the ground.
Yep, there it is.
He exclaimed, "Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it." Far off in the distance.
Where?
Stanley! Stanley, it's me, the bucket. He rushed forward from room to room, passing by one
Just-
bucket after the next.
His buckets everywhere.
None of them were his special bucket. Come to me, Stanley.
Well, yeah, I mean, I put stickers on it, so
He had to find the
should
bucket.
be
He had to return to his
should
old
be
friend.
findable.
It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along. It was incredibly painful.
Yeah, I need a doctor.
And black out.
There's a bucket in me. Help.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of security, and walked to her place of work.
Oh.
Her walk was interrupted by the body of a man
That's
who had stumbled
great.
through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him.
If only.
Perhaps
If
he
only
didn't
he had a
realize
special
he'd forgotten
bucket.
his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront.
She has her own things going on.
Will provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself, my life kicks ass. And she
There's one.
backflipped all the way to work.
Backflip to work. How do you backflip while carrying a bucket? We need that for Stanley 3. Alright, so that is, as far as I know, if I got, I believe I got them all of the main endings that are achievable in-game. Pre-epilogue. So next time, we've got the epilogue to deal with and the last handful of endings that we're going to be running through. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you then. So long, everyone.